Welcome to ASO Red, where I provide online businesses and expatriates with insights, news, and training on a broad range of business matters. My name is Sean. Let's jump in. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I am excited to talk to you about the Digital Asset and Blockchain Technology Act in New Jersey and the impact it will have on the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrency-focused businesses. Let's start with an overview of the Act. This seminal legislation will alter the regulatory dynamic for businesses that operate within the state, and is the first of its kind in New Jersey. It comes in the wake of a momentous year for cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technologies that enable them, as federal and state officials move to regulate the volatile cryptocurrency market. The Act would allow decentralized autonomous organizations to form in the state, allow companies to issue electronic stock certificates, and create tax incentives for virtual currency businesses to move to New Jersey. However, it would also require developers to file online with the Department of Banking and Insurance before making an open blockchain token available for sale and pay a $1,000 filing fee. Now let's dive into the key provisions of the Act. First, it defines digital asset as a representation of economic, proprietary, or access rights that is stored in a machine-readable format and has a transaction history that is recorded in a distributed, digital ledger. Digital assets do not include securities, as defined under state and federal securities regulations. The Act also establishes a licensing framework for digital asset business activity, requiring a person to be licensed by the Department of Banking and Insurance or have filed a pending license with the department to engage in digital asset business activity, or represent itself as being authorized to do so. The department may license a person to carry on one or more approved digital asset activities, such as receiving a digital asset for transmission, storing or maintaining custody of a digital asset, buying and selling digital assets, and issuing a digital asset. To apply for a license, an applicant must provide all relevant information and undergo a criminal record check, and the department must grant or deny any digital asset business license application or license reciprocity application within 120 days of its receipt. The Act also requires the disclosure of terms and conditions for digital asset business involving a consumer's account, including fees, charges, risks, liabilities, and protections to prevent loss. Now let's discuss whether the bill will pass. The Digital Assets and Technology Act is currently very well positioned to pass both the Assembly and the Senate. It has passed 3 Assembly committees with unanimous support from both Democrats and Republicans on the committees. The Act is sponsored by the Democrats, thus increasing the probability that it passes through the Senate, which consists of 40 total votes, 25 Democrats and 15 Republicans. Passage requires a majority vote, indicating a 50% or higher favorable vote would be adequate. The Act has successfully passed through 3 Assembly committees with ease. Final passage may be in the spring of 2023. Given the all-encompassing nature of the Act and the penalties for non-compliance, it is advisable to prepare for this to become law this year. Since there is certain to be an influx of applications once the method for applying is made available, and since penalties are not enforceable if an application is in its pending stages, it is sensible to prepare application materials now. In conclusion, the Digital Asset and Blockchain Technology Act in New Jersey will alter the regulatory dynamic for cryptocurrency-focused businesses and is a potential law in spring 2023. Its key provisions include the definition of digital assets, a licensing framework, and terms and conditions disclosures. The Act is currently well positioned to pass both the Assembly and the Senate. Right, we're done here. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about how ASO Red can help you, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks again for your time, and have a great day.